Hello everyone, this is Miss Julia here at the Collierville Bridge Library bringing you another virtual Crafternoon. Kind of a bit of a different setup today. Story room is being used at the moment for some upgrades, so I'm doing this in my office. So you get a really interesting top-down sort of look. But anyway, today's craft we're going to be making this little scarecrow out of popsicle sticks. Very cute, and you can use any supplies that you have at home to like make the face and the hair and everything. So for this craft you're going to be needing popsicle sticks. You'll need about 12 of them. You'll need stuff for the scarecrow's face. You can see I use buttons and some felt and markers. For my one that I'm going to be making right now, I'm going to be using like these little gemstones that I have and some construction paper for some of the features. So basically it'd be whatever you have at home that you want to use as a face. You also need either paint or markers or something to color the hat here, and anything that you want to use for hair or decorations, however you want to customize your scarecrow. So we're going to start off with our popsicles, and we're going to line up 9 of them in a nice lovely row. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then 2 of these popsicle sticks are going to be going along the back here to keep them all together, so you're going to kind of have to lay them down and measure out where you need to trim. And I mentioned that you also need scissors, because you also need scissors and glue. I'm using a hot glue gun. For my example piece I actually used a tacky glue. If you have white glue at home, that should work too. You'll just need to wait a bit longer in between for everything to dry. So I'm going to measure out here. You don't necessarily need to use a pen, you could just sort of eyeball it too to kind of measure out where you need to cut. So then I'm going to use my scissors and actually cut the popsicle sticks. It may take a bit of effort, but it is doable, and it kind of goes flying everywhere. So do that for all sides, or both ends of the 2 popsicle sticks rather. Just like so. Perfect. And then we are going to glue these popsicle sticks down on top of our lined up popsicle sticks. So I'm just going to add a line of glue and carefully stick it on the top and press down, and do the same to the other popsicle stick that we've trimmed. Like so. Push down. Excellent. So now we have sort of the face of our scarecrow. Next I'm going to color in where I want the hat to be. You can see I did this one sort of at an angle. It makes it really cute. I think I'm going to do the same for this one as well, only I'm going to be using a marker rather than paint, which is what I used on the other one. I'm just going to kind of make a line upwards to the top so it's at a lovely jaunty angle, and just color in each of the popsicle sticks above that line. So I might fast forward a bit till I get that all colored in. So we have our lovely jaunty angle for where the top of the hat would be, and then with your remaining popsicle stick you're going to color that the hat color as well. This is going to be the brim of your hat. Like so. And you don't have to use blue for your color, you can use whatever color you want for the hat of your scarecrow. So once I have that all colored in, we're going to glue it down. So just take some glue. You can see I was testing some colors on the back here to make sure my markers were working. And we're going to put it along that angle. So now we have that nice jauntily tilted hat. Of course, now our scarecrow needs a face. So for my example piece, I use buttons. For this guy, I'm going to use these gems that I have that have some self-adhesive on the back. Of course, if you don't have the gems or the buttons, you can use whatever you have. You have construction paper, you can cut out some eyes, or you can just color on some eyes. You can also probably go outside and collect like leaves or acorns and things, and make that into the face of your scarecrow. So I have my lovely eyes, and now I need a nose, and I'm actually going to use construction paper this time to make a lovely triangle nose. I kind of like the triangle look. Your nose does not have to be a triangle. It can be whatever shape that you want. I'm going to give him a slightly bigger nose than my original piece. I'm going to glue that down, like so. Beautiful. And then for my smile, I'm just going to do what I did before and use a Sharpie or a marker, whatever you have in hand, and just draw in a nice big smile. And then I can put little sort of stitches in there. I can actually do that for the nose too, I think. Kind of looks like somebody sewed it on. So there we go, there's the face, and here you can decide what sort of decorations you want. So like with my girl Scarecrow, I gave her a little flower that I made out of straws. I just cut slits into the straws and kind of fanned it out. I gave her little eyelashes and cheeks, and I used raffia, which is sort of like a straw yarn, to give her hair. I think for my boy, deciding if I want to give him like construction paper hair, kind of cut out some strips of construction paper and see how well that works. So why don't we give it a shot, just to see. So I'm going to cut some thin strips of construction paper, and I'll speed up ahead to when I have it all done. Have some hopefully thin strips of construction paper, and I'm going to go onto the back here, kind of lay a glob of glue and lay down some hair for my Scarecrow. A couple strands here. Do be careful if you're using hot glue so you don't burn yourself. I'm using a low temp hot glue gun so it doesn't get as hot as like a usual hot glue gun, so I'm not burning myself. Couple more strands. And it's okay if your strands are too long because you can always trim them afterwards. Like so. So you can see my Scarecrow looks like a little crazy with his hair. Might adjust these a little bit. Might trim them down some. It's not quite as long of hair. Like so. So there you go. You have a lovely little Scarecrow. So you can do these in a lot of different ways to get the sort of look that you want. It's a lot of fun and great decoration for the fall. And I hope you all have fun making your own popsicle stick scarecrows. Other than that, I hope you all stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye!